Hello, my beautiful diamonds and my TikTokers and my Hershey Kisses. I'm looking at this TikTok here where it's showing how it's illegal to be homeless. It's illegal not to pay back your student loans. It's illegal to do this. It's illegal to do that. And so many people are getting locked up because everything is illegal. And it's like this lady here says, basically everyone is getting locked up because everything is starting to be illegal. Let me share this with you.
So, being homeless is illegal.
Yep.
Feeding and clothing the homeless is illegal.
It is.
The rent is astronomically high. Mortgage rates are astronomically high. People can't afford to buy a home. We got to pay student loans back or they're going to garnish your check, your wages, leading you to be homeless. It's illegal to have roommates, and there are states where it's illegal to have roommates unless they're your family.
It's illegal to have roommates in Kansas City. I'm looking at the comments. In Kansas City, it's illegal to have roommates, and I always recommend that you get a roommate. It's not illegal where I live, so that's a good thing. I live in New York.
They don't pay you enough on the job to keep up with the wage of living, a livable wage. Childcare is basically like paying a second mortgage if you have multiple children, or even one. And if you're homeless, you get jailed. Or you're eliminated, because I'm not going to forget what happened in San Francisco where they rounded up all them homeless people and we ain't heard from them since.
What?
I'm not going to forget about that. They have millions of illegal immigrants crossing the border, getting bussed out to all the states on our dime. They're giving them housing, food, clothes, money. But if we're homeless, American citizens are homeless, they're giving them child care, they're giving them medical care, education. But if we're homeless because we can't afford to live, food and gas is sky high. I just keep adding things. But homelessness is becoming illegal.
Yeah.
So what does that mean?
It means that Americans have got to start making better choices, and they have to start taking it more seriously who you're putting in office. Anytime these politicians are not talking about the matters that we have at hand, we're not trying to hear you. We don't hear nothing you have to say. Keep talking, and the people need to boycott. Go up there and talk. No, we don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear about no war over there, no immigrants over here. We want to hear about what are you doing when it comes to rent control, when it comes to lowering the gas, when it comes to these high prices of food. What the hell are you doing? Because we don't hear anything. We don't hear nothing. That's what we have to do.
Let's not forget they're building tons of super prisons. These huge state-of-the-art prisons for billions of dollars. I'm telling y'all, they are trying to punish or eliminate the non-compliant parts of society. They are criminalizing everything so that they can lock you up. And the ones that cannot keep up, or the low-tier people, they're either going to eliminate you or lock you up. That is the final goal of slavery. I made a video about this already. Slavery for those that are non-compliant.
That don't only apply to people of color, because when you say slavery, I keep thinking about people of color, but you have a lot of the Caucasian people. Our vanilla brothers and sisters are out here struggling too. Homeless like all hell. In fact, you have more Caucasian people on public assistance than you do minorities.
Those that are at the lower part of the totem pole, criminalizing everything. And hold on, mind you, in Atlanta and other states, they are giving so much more power to the police to arrest you over absolutely nothing if they decide to. They're giving them the choice on their own judgment to arrest you on certain things. And these are big things. If you're outside where they're protesting, they can choose to arrest you. And these are things that are going in a bill to be passed. It's already passed, like the lower Senate, and it's going up to the Supreme Court. And it's not just protesting, it's like a whole plethora of things that are impeding on our freedom of speech and our rights as American citizens terribly. And I do mean terribly. And I'm thinking, where are they going to put all these people? The jails are overcrowded. All of them are overcrowded. Where are they going to put these people? But then I thought, and I said, wait, they're building all these super prisons. That's where they're going to put everybody.
A lot of people are looking forward to the prisons because at least they'll have a roof over their head and 3 square meals and what have you. But that's ridiculous, you know. I'm thinking in terms of a lot of people who are mentally ill and refuse to take their medication. Something has got to be done about that because it's jeopardizing innocent people, you know, healthy people, you know. So something has got to be done about that. You can't make these people take their medication. Like people who are schizophrenic and they're hearing voices telling them to do all kind of murk this person and murk that person. That something's got to be done about the mental illness in terms of people being homeless and can't afford all of these high prices when it comes to rent and gas and utilities and food. Something that is a necessity. Boycott. It's up to the people. The millennials, Generation Z, or is it Generation X? Generation Z, I think it is, yes. Yeah, you got the power, baby. Everyone is getting locked up. Everything is becoming illegal. Okay, so who are these people in power? You know, oh, God. Yeah, the people could take the power back. Just boycott all of this nonsense. When you go to the supermarket, the meats are really high. Don't purchase those meats. Go and get things that are the cheapest things in the supermarket. Try to focus on vegetables. I mean, most of us Americans, we can afford to knock up some pounds anyway. We need to lose some weight. So, like I said, stay prayed up, baby, because there's nothing this government can do if Jehovah God and Jesus Christ have something else in mind for you. That's why it's so important for you to stay prayed up and read Psalms chapter 91. Let me share that with you, some briefings with you. No, better yet, I don't have time because I have to get up out of here, you know, to get to work so I can pay this high rent and pay these goddamn bills. But yes, I do shop cheap at the market. I refuse to spend more than $5 on my meat unless it's like a double pack. I always look for things that are $5 or less when it comes to my meat. Okay? And when it comes to, I'm diabetic, so I do a lot of meat, vegetables, meat, fruit. I do a lot of cereal, like the whole grains. And lately I've been doing smoothies. You know, yeah, when it comes to these houses, it costs, because we know about Wall Street buying up everything and then they're charging these astronomical prices. It's up to the people to put a stop to that. Don't buy it. Let them have all of those mortgages to pay by themselves. How about that? For every problem, there is a solution. The number one solution is to stay prayed up, stick close to your shepherd, Jesus Christ, and ask Jehovah through his son, Jesus Christ, to give you the Holy Spirit to know how to handle these situations. And then stand back and watch how Jehovah, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit handle this. How about that?